This is an Easter hymn, and I'll let Mikey introduce it. Yeah?
Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Mikey. Had the blessing to help with worship at RUF these past 3 years. I'm a senior at Belmont now. And this one, we have a couple titles for it: Easter Song, Easter Greeting, Easter Salutation. We don't know yet because it's pretty fresh. It was originally written in the Greek. It was sung in the Greek church and then was translated into English in the 1800s during a movement called the Oxford Movement. And there were a lot of verses. And so we had to pick and choose and try to put them together. The first verse started with "Springtime birds are singing, singing," which was just so lovely. It kind of hurt to cut that, but we have 7 verses to sing today, so we feel like that's enough. But what really struck me, and Michelle, you can speak to this as well, but it's a song about the resurrection. And often songs about the resurrection kind of speak about it in a general way. It's quick, Jesus is alive, this is awesome, which is true and so helpful. But this song really gives explicit detail to the stories that we hear about the risen Jesus and the comfort that that can bring and the shape that that takes. And just found that so helpful, and to have space to live into that story through songs, pretty special. Michelle, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest things that stood out in this text was the role of women in this text, and just the role of women in this story is such a beautiful moment, like of redemption, of women were the people to be at the grave first, and if anything in that time period for women to be the witnesses would have invalidated the whole story. And so there's just so much redemption here, and talking about Eden and that being restored. It's just beautiful. So I hope that it moves you, because it moves me to get to sing it. Faithful women sought him with weeping at the break of dawn, sought their Lord where he lay sleeping in the love of hearts forlorn. Life or death, that wondrous morning, joy for sorrow, faith for fear, for their tears the angels greeting. Christ is risen, he is not here.
Loved apostles, scarce believing in his triumph o'er the grave. Hear the tale amid their grieving, hasten eager to the cave. Find the folded grave clothes lying, death's and loosed and shattered chain. Find him gone, death's power defying, from the tomb the seal remains. Christ is risen, risen sister, brother, Christ is risen again.
There comes a refuge seeking for her mourning enter
side by side on the journey, sad recalling how he loved and how he died. He is with them, he is hearing how the trust and hope had fled to the feeble faith appearing in the breaking of the bread. Hidden from the sunset glory, locked within the room so dim, there to tend on all his story, sadly dwelling, speak again. He is there, the light that never into twilight fades away, day star of the dawn that ever breaks into the perfect day. Christ is risen, risen sister, brother, Christ is risen indeed.
Saints you're crossing, patience bearing, mourners stained with many tears, sinners tempted